to understand the Chit Fund software management in Jainam Software. So let's get started. I have basically created a few groups here, and the groups I have categorized as standard group and the bidding group, and I have created the customers from here. Okay, having that much understanding, let's get started. So what we are going to do is I have also created a bidding group, that is JN1, and here I have configured 4 members, 25,000 each installment, so contribution per member 1 lakh. No, not contribution per member, actually in per tenor the contribution is going to be 1 lakh, and then each member is going to pay for 3 installments, so actually the individual contribution is going to be 75,000. All right, and the group registration is from 8 April, and I have selected this bid scheme actually. All right, so we have multiple options to select the bid scheme, so I have selected this bid scheme, and that's how I have created it. So I have already created this group. Next step, once the group is created, what you can do is you can create the member, knowing that I have already created many members. So next thing is I will be mapping members here. Okay, so I have already mapped few members. In case you want to map the members, you can select this. These are the standard group, not the bidding group. You can select any bidding group and click show group members, and then from there you can select and add members to group. Okay, before you add it to, you'll have to select which member group you want to add. This is the bidding group, and this is the standard group. Okay, now what is difference between bidding group and standard group, explain in different video. Okay, now what we'll be doing here, now I have already mapped 4 members here. Now next thing is I want to set the accounts actually. Okay, so I just click refresh. These are 4 accounts. I just go here, set account, set account, set account, and set account. I just click refresh. I have created 4 accounts here. Okay, now Amit can basically log in. So for example, I can click here and see the installment for this specific user, and Amit can basically log in from uh, his mobile and see this deposit and can directly make a payment using digital payment here. Okay, now what I can do is I can just log in back and I search deposit number 1. Okay, now Amit paid 25,000, let's say, by bank on 8, because that is the starting, and second installment paid by cash on 9th. Okay, now deposit number 2, the first installment paid on 8th by bank, and second installment paid on 9th by cash. Same for 3 and 4 as well. So this can also be done using the auto bank to bank transfer or auto collection. And second installment for 9, that's, and fourth 25 by bank on 8. Okay, now 2 concepts I want to explain here, that this deposit number 4 for this specific test did not make the second transaction, and and one important thing is, if you see 3 installment created, 8th, 9th, and 11th, 10th is not showing here, because what we have done is in our holiday list we have kept 10th April as holiday. All right, so that's why these because of this holiday, that installment is not created. Now if you see that plan option, and for JN we have to first publish the group. Okay, in case you are not adding the members or as per the decided member, it will not allow to publish the group. And next thing is price details, so I select open groups, and now you can see here it will automatically show as a different color if the collected amount is less than the chit amount. Okay, and next one more thing, in dashboard you can see cash collected 75 and bank collected 1 lakh. So for deposit 4, what we can do is 25,000, for 9th we can collect through cash. And now if we go to here, and see the details, now you can see it is not showing in different color. Okay, so for it actually we want to price someone, so let's say price uh, price the bid to Amit and by check. So let's say testing, and we can select here. Okay, this is 8th April and collected amount 1 lakh, but the price is going to be 0 actually. Okay, I just configure for testing purpose, it will not be in a practical scenario. So I just click price and it is done. And if you see business summary and dashboard, now here you can see cash 1 lakh and this, because price is done 0 actually, that's why no transaction done. Now second thing is, now let's try to price to a different member now, that is on 9th. Okay, let's price to John, and the second installment, and that's the price is 60. Okay, and we are going to just say price. Okay, now if you see our dashboard, in the dashboard you will see cash 40,000 and bank 1 lakh. Okay, and if I go in plan option here, now if I see the open, now I can only see the third and fourth installments, or uh, the the cheat installments, or the schedule basically open. And if you want to see all, they can be seen like this. Okay, you can also see the member name here and other details. All right, and rest of the details, for example, you want to see the cash statement, you can see the cash statement from specific date, and you'll see the details like the amount received and then what are the this thing done. Okay, and bank statement also you can see from 8, and you'll get to know the details here. Okay, so that's how you can manage the couriers company and the chit funds in Jainam software. A pretty simple way, no complications, nothing. So first thing is like create group. You can define your standard group and bidding group. Standard group like your customer geographical location group, and bidding group is your logical bidding group. Okay, now then you can create members, then add members to group, then set the accounts. For example, whatever schemes you define, so for every member, that scheme will be attached so that they can do digital payment. And then finally do the pricing. So you can plan the auctions. What we have done here, we did not plan auction. Why? Because our scheme is predefined in this case. Okay, our scheme is predefined. That's why. In case your scheme is not predefined and you are not sure how much amount you want to price to the member, in that case, what you can do is you can plan for auction. And then, so for example, if I plan for auction, then uh, bid details will be generated, and then you can provide the bid and define the amount. For example, you can define the price, you can define the bid amount, commissions, and the dividend and dividend per member. So if you decide the dividend per member, automatically the next installment will get adjusted in the system. Okay, all right. In short, I covered a lot. Actually, what I suggest, please log into Jainam Software and take 15 days trial. And in case you have any queries, please WhatsApp to this number. Also, please subscribe Jainam Software channel so that in future you'll get the videos. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day.